We're in the dressing room at Colonel Lips with the Realms. We're going to talk to the band a little bit. Victor, can you tell me who's in the band?
Well, we got Howie West
There he is.
on electric guitar. Bob Sheehan plays the drums.
Yeah.
Sal Manzi on the bass. Janet Hovland on the keyboards.
Right.
And Victor Mattson on the saxophone.
Victor, how did it all get started?
Ooh.
Can you remember that far back?
Long story.
Okay.
I had the summer off, summer vacation from high school.
Last year.
I went to play with a black band down south, sent my parents a postcard, said, Mom and Dad, I'm playing with a Negro band. They flipped out. I came back. They begged me to go back to school. Dad says, how much money do you need to start this band? So we started the Realms.
Really?
It must be nice to be rich.
So you got financial backing right away.
Yeah, he loaned me $75.
In the back of his hand, too. Financial
R&B
back.
music.
Where did you play in those days?
With the Realms, we played all the black nightclubs.
There were a lot more of them back then, too.
We're up and down Dixwell Avenue?
Dixwell Avenue, yeah, mostly Dixwell. Soundtrack,
Yeah,
New
another
Hallville,
place-
basically New Hallville.
Yeah, in Dixwell Avenue we played. Then we played in New York, you know, after Hartford, yeah.
What are some of the road gigs you did?
Newburgh, Newburgh.
What happened in Newburgh?
they-
Who wants to tell me one at a time? Who wants to tell me?
Quick anecdote about Newburgh. They fined us because we were late because we're finding the place because we didn't really have it together, our transportation situation at the time. So we were like 40 minutes late. We were at one set, so we missed the set. At the end of the week, she said, I'm docking you guys like $40. So we went down. They had a freezer full of like cold cuts and stuff. So we must have robbed about 300 pounds of like cheese and salami and bologna. We brought them all back to our friends for Christmas. It was great. Here, have a salami. Hey, all right. Yeah, that was one of our favorite gigs. You know, that was a great one.
A lot of salami in that
A
one.
lot of bologna, no bologna, right? Right.
And we played with what basically used to be called the Chitlin circuit.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Since they had DJs, discos, and all that, now it's not that big anymore. But it started, I would say, Small's Paradise in Harlem, and the Famous Door in Springfield, Newburgh, New York. They had the Zanza spot, and Ruth Claiborne's place, Big Ruth. Sal almost got electrocuted there. I was damn close. He almost died. He's picked up his bass. I'm standing there facing him. We're tuning up. All of a sudden, he's looking at me, and his eyes, he didn't say anything. His eyes just completely crossed, went up in his head, and boom, he went down like a ton of bricks. We thought he was kidding. Come on, man, get up. I forget who the hell realized that he was actually being electrocuted and knocked the bass out of his hand.
Plugs, I think, yeah.
It was seriously.
It could be dangerous being a musician.
Very dangerous.
Yeah, do that again. You see what that boy did? Do that again. Yeah, sure.
We've got an old picture of the band that we're gonna show on the show. Victor, what did you look like in those days?
Well,
How old were you?
I was
Let's get a close-up of that.
I was 16 when I started the Realms. And
Victor was Bobby Bennet.
Bobby Bennet.
I used to be Bobby Bennet.
Such a sex symbol.
Okay. What are the plans now for the Realms? Somebody can let me know. I'm in the band too. I'd like to know what's going to happen.
We got a gig Saturday, Jan. You better be there.
That's right. We're playing in New
We're
York
playing in
this
New York.
week.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Well, we better get back
I
to
think
our
we
set
plan to
upstairs
play
soon.
straight rhythm and blues. Make people happy.
Yeah.
It's a brand of music that most people aren't familiar with.
Yeah.
And
People are forgetting about it.
people are forgetting about it. Some people never heard it.
Right.
It gives us kind of a vindication. We didn't make a whole lot of money back then. I said we were stuck on what you call this Chitlin circuit. We played a few of the white clubs around.
What happened when you played the White Club?
Everybody just said, they left and they asked for the Stones and everything. It's funny now because we're playing a couple of, the gig up at Eagleville. Like, those are young kids. They've never even heard this stuff before, but they're sticking around. They're brilliant. Wow, this is great. What is this? It's kind of like a vindication because it's body music. It's not head music. You know what I mean? It's, it's what it is, body music, and it's working now. Everything you hear now is those Lynn drums and everything with a very heavy backbeat and basic funk.
This
I
is
think
more
that's-
organic.
I think that's responsible for the reason it's going over now. It's like people are more attuned to body music now.
Well, the Blues Brothers helped the R&B come back a lot too.
Yeah, it's
That's
funny.
true.
Tequila, one of the tunes we do. It's like having a free tune. I was like, wow, that's good. How the hell did these kids hear that? Turns out to be, hey, will you guys play Pee Wee's song? What the hell is Pee Wee's? Like Pee Wee Herman. I guess that tune was in the movie, and
Good
things like
stuff.
that. Get a free gift every once in a while like that. Yeah.
Bob, I wanted to ask you a couple questions. You play
What's
with
that,
a few
Jan?
different groups now.
Yes, I do, Jan. Quite a few. That's the only way I can make any money.
Survival as a
it's
musician,
hard,
how do
it's
you
hard.
do it?
It's hard because, you know, you used to be able to make a lot of money because, you know, playing with one band because there was a lot of jobs. Now there's a few jobs all around the state. So, we, you know, every night I travel 50 or 60 miles just to make $50 or $60, you know. But, I mean, you know, 4 or 5 nights a week it adds up. So, you know, I'm doing that.
What
Yeah.
are some of the groups you're playing with right now?
Jesus, I forget. There's so many. I don't know. Who am I
I
playing
know
with?
what they are.
Oh, you want to tell us, Victor?
He plays with the Torpedoes. He plays with the Barrel House Boys, and he also plays with the Convertibles. And
And the extras sometimes.
the extras.
Plus studio things here and there, you know.
And once in a while he plays with us too.
But everybody plays with, I want to say one thing, everybody in this band plays with other bands too. Sal plays in bands in Vermont. Victor plays with he plays with Convertibles also. He also plays with, the Love Letters sometimes. And Jan plays with the Love Letters. And,
Convertible.
you know, Howie plays at Sukasa every Tuesday night. And he does a solo gig. So we all have to,
dance and stuff.
we all have to do it. You know, we all have to play with different bands just because we like to play
Hey,
so
but
much.
what's your favorite band?
The Rounds! The Rounds!
Okay.
R&B.
Time for more music, I think.
Definitely, we're
Let's
late.
go do
Time
it.
for more
Okay.
music.
I can hear him.